Hello, hello. This is my 100th stream. To be fair, a lot of my streams have been rather short. 2-hour streams and stuff, 3-hour streams. Every now and then I throw a 6-hour stream or 8-hour stream in there depending on my schedule. But there's been 100 of them. I think I started Memorial Day? May 27th or something. So that's been, what, 6 months? That's fine. 6 months of streaming, 100 streams. Seems about right. A little less than 6 months. I think it's exciting anyway. Some people get partner overnight, some people get affiliate real fast. Some people have a huge following in the first month. I believe in slow growth, but I also believe in playing the games that I like, the passion projects, like EverQuest here. I feel like for a 100th stream, it's only fitting that the game I'm playing is one of the earliest impactful games I played. Now, I played a lot of games before EverQuest, but they're mostly limited to console and, like Zeldas and Marios, Street Fighters, and it just wasn't the same. I feel like there was a change in gaming, certainly online gaming, at when EverQuest came out. So I don't know what I'll be doing today. This place is hopping. I have a friend in here somewhere. It's possible that he and I will do something. I think he's a little bit lower level than me. I do not know. I might play an alt also. It's possible. Look at that. I'm able to guess where he's at. I'm like, he's a cleric. He's probably in a cleric guild. So we're going to stand behind him. We're going to bonk him, because that's how I say hello. And by the way, I look way better in this armor than he does. I'm awesome. That's why. Gotta bonk him quite a few times. And then run away. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do? He's only level 9. That's not too far off from me. 5 level difference. He's arid next. That's an interesting place for him to be. I don't know what the hell I want to do on this character today. Doesn't that make me a good streamer? I have no plan. Usually I'll get together with them or something, get everything set up before I start streaming. But today I was just so excited. I had to start early. Actually, I didn't start early. I kind of started late because I said I would start streaming maybe like 4 hours ago. But I lied. I actually was really sleepy, and I thought you might even be able to hear it in my voice. I was like, I think I'll take a nap. And then when I wake up, when I'm feeling completely not fresh or anything, I'll get on. Ah, he's playing a Necro. He said, give us Necro starter pack. Well, you know what we call that? You know what we call it? Ah. He's a cheater. Dirty cheater. Who dis? Alright, let's see. I could go do more bandits and the Karanas. What's with all the people in here today? Not complaining, but most of them are sitting doing nothing. No. You bonk Balaam on the head. Now we can both bonk APEC. You bonk APEC on the head. APEC is looking at your equipment. You bonked me on the head again. That's not how it works. Now we're gonna do our sexy walk. All around these people. Oh my gosh, the graphical blinking. He picked one person, he likes the tall ones. Why are they all blinking for? What is with that graphical glitch? Like the barbarian noticed. He's like, huh? Bull smasher. Bonk. Everyone gets a bonk. What? We'll just overlay chats on top of each other. So I mean, he made an error date, Necro. That's an interesting one. I don't think Peniel's in the game, right? Or is it? But you can't really do a whole lot there or something. I don't remember. Man, I don't know what to do. Let's find out. Hello.
What are you doing?
I just started streaming.
Oh, cool.
I took a nap and then I woke up and I'm like, I'm ready for some EQ. But first, let's try again to find a druid symbol that animates. So I did what I did is I looked up a video of EverQuest, like an actual video, and I recorded part of the video, just the part cropped around the druid symbol, and I threw that. So on my stream now, I actually have a moving druid symbol. That's some fancy shit right there.
I can't even imagine how many video things you must have going on to do what you've done.
Every now and then you gotta wave away the smoke from the computer, but that's all.
Yeah, seriously.
I think I'm capturing on this particular scene on OBS. I'm capturing something like 26 or 27 different things at a time.
Jeez.
Whereas every other scene, you have like one capture.
Yeah. I think I do yeah. I think I do 3 captures on my thing for different different items or whatever.
Yeah. And it's pretty neat. I got the idea when I saw someone, he plays old retro games, like the stuff we grew up on, and he has a death counter. And a death counter is not part of the game, of course. It's on a second monitor or whatever, but he captures just a death counter, and he manually increases the amount every time he dies. And so a death counter, he captures, and he throws it up there by his gameplay in the top right corner or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that is cool. That's a cool use of capturing a second element, you know? And I thought, I wonder what else that would be.
I wonder how I can turn that up to 11.
Yeah. Let's go crazy with this. Now that I know that's a possibility, let's unlock all possibilities. Like I've also considered in the past, and I haven't done this, capturing just the names on Discord. I wouldn't have done it without speaking to you guys first, but capturing just the names on Discord so people can see when the light flashes who's talking and stuff. But then I thought, the usernames we use on Discord are different than the game usernames and stuff. And it's just not going to be probably a good thing in practice. It'll
Yeah.
probably just add more confusion. So I keep thinking, well, what else can I do that's neat? Like when I learn a software, I try to learn absolutely everything, even if I'm never going to use it. So I'm trying to think of all the things I can do with OBS, just so that they can do an update and change everything.
That sounds like fun. And by fun, I mean garbage.
I'm very proud of that moving druid symbol. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know its lore, history, anything about it. But I'm proud of its animation.
Is there lore and history behind them?
I don't know. It's a stick with a face on it with feathers coming out the back.
I always assumed it was just like a staff or a fetish.
Could be. Maybe that's what they're
Um,
into.
Wrong kind of fetish. Um, or is it the right kind of fetish?
Mm. Mangler. Hate that little bastard.
You hate him?
This is Wolf that just attacks everybody in town. I don't even remember what he's
Oh,
for.
I found Nillipus.
Oh yeah, you saw what I meant?
Yeah, he's not a halfling. He's a brownie.
Yeah, he's a tiny little person. I could eat a brownie right now. That sounds good. I hope this person's not dying. Am I gonna have to save someone? Nah, he's good. He's higher level than me. Mangler has become a part of his life. Ryan said he created a necro. Sounds like a erudite necro. And he's running his magician over there right now to give us what he calls a starter pack to it. I was like, okay, cheater. I get you. Of course, he's going to bed in a half hour. I didn't even remember that. Oh well.
That person has no right to be upset. They're saying that they're camping that tree that I was at, and they're sitting like way far away from it. Like,
What's their
like they're
reasoning
sitting
on
at
that?
I don't know,
Like,
but
are they telling you that, or are they complaining to someone else?
well, I came up. They were sitting there not doing anything, so I killed an orc that spawned because there was nobody there. So I kill this orc, and then they come up and they say, "Hey, I'm camping here," and I'm like, "Didn't see you." And they're just because they're sitting at the bottom of the pit instead of sitting at the tree.
Are they still around the same area though? Like, would you say are they further away from the spawn, sitting at the pit bottom, or as they are at the tree?
No, the mobs spawn at the tree. They're sitting like at the bottom of the pit. Now I could technically be like, look, the rules say that it's first to engage in outdoor mobs, and you're not even close to where these guys spawn at. I could totally just,
Yeah.
wreck this camp.
Well, I mean, I think it's okay to hold down a
But
camp, but I also, like, some people will not sit right where the thing spawns. They'll sit facing it from a distance. So I guess I have to see for myself how far away he is
I
from the
think,
spawn.
well, see, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be asking it. You know,
No, I
it's
know.
like, but at the same time, I don't think they really have a right to get mad if they're gonna sit a county mile away from the actual spawn point, and then get mad whenever somebody thinks it's not camp. You
Yeah,
know,
what's his name?
Clark,
Okay.
Clarn, Claim, KLA. I think that's an M. It's hard for me to see on my thing. It's
He's
back over
down this
here.
way?
Yeah, I moved away from the pit because he or she or
I don't
whatever
see him
got
at
mad
all.
at
Is
me.
he...
No, we're not there yet. I moved away.
Wait, I went into the pit.
No, the pit's over here, dude. Where are you at?
I'm back at
Oh
the
crap!
tree.
It's young Kodiak. What?
I'm back at the tree.
You're not at the tree. I'm at the tree.
Am I at a false tree? Huh.
Yes, you are at a false tree. I've got a young Kodiak on me, so I'm running to the guards.
It's very possible. I have no idea where the hell I am. In my own
Not noticed.
homelands.
The
Hmm.
guards will take care of that one. Now you're in the right pit. Turn to me. Turn around. Stop. Turn around.
I don't
See
see
me?
you.
Turn around. Turn around.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, this is the tree where the mobs spawn. Right here.
So he's
That's
down there?
farm. No, that's not farm.
To
I
be
think.
fair, I guess I would count that as him having to camp. He's not that far
Uh,
away.
it's
Zombie
just that
behind you.
everybody else. What?
Zombie behind you.
Oh yeah, those are yellow to me. I might be able to take a yellow zombie if I had my bar set up right, but I definitely do not. Um. Oh, and I got a new spell. I don't know what this one does. Center. Is that a replacement for courage or holy armor? I don't remember.
Hmm. You little bastard. Ryan. If you're talking, I don't hear you.
Hmm?
Oh, there you go.
HP and AC. That's center.
I asked you to get on Discord, then I realized afterwards you want to sleep soon.
Huh. Yeah, about a few minutes. Probably gonna go take a shower and go to bed.
Did you root? No, you did not root that skeleton.
Zombie? He just had a rusty weapon and zombie skin.
No, I said you didn't root that skeleton.
Oh, no. I thought you meant the zombie. Hey, look, a shadow wolf. Aw. There we go. That's what I wanted.
I was in
Let's
the
start this
middle,
again.
and then my last spell.
Let's start this again. Oh, man. Hey, look, another shadow wolf. It's a little bit away, though. So you created an erudite necro?
Yep.
That's cool.
Oh, when did you do that?
Just like right now.
Oh, cool. What's his name?
It was the first one that got randomized. Ellie Dazeni.
Oh God. Spell that for me.
Are you on?
Yeah.
Who are you on? Actually, I have no names right now.
Well, I'm Balaam.
guess message would be too. Is it really faster you to message someone than it is to spell out the name?
Yeah, Ryan, there's a very good chance that I just straight up don't add you to my friends list.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna message me or not?
I'm too busy chatting with somebody for some reason.
I assumed you were messaging Balaam.
Me too.
And that's why I said message me also.
ELIDAZENI.
I was actually pretty impressed that it went straight through. Like I just pressed randomize and then pressed go, and it went.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually not the worst randomized name I've seen.
I was somewhat entertained by the sound of it. Elita Zenny.
Is it a female character?
Yep.
Yeah, because Ellie for short.
Yeah.
And if it was a male character, it'd be Eli. It has that versatility there.
How about Eli Zenai?
That works.
So I got all my spells. I'm a necromancer. Woo.
I do really want to play a Necro. I want to play a lot of things. If it casts spells, I want to play it. So what are you gonna do now, Gert? That your tree's taken.
Compared to the mage.
Well, those orcs all went green anyway. So I was thinking about trying the warriors if they're still blue.
Is it off to the right over here? Wait, I don't remember which one we got. No, it's over here on the left. Gotta pick up the bag. It's just food. We gotta eat food off the ground, right?
Delicious.
I mean, you're a filthy animal, so I guess.
Alright, there's one guy here. Probably doing this area.
Okay, well, in that case.
Check inside.
Mm-hmm. Well, level 9 cleric.
You could you could do bandits in West Corona now.
Is he a level 8 cleric? No, he's level 8 paladin.
You finally had to go anonymous?
To me.
Yeah.
I just went anon because I was hanging out in Rivervale for a long time. Uh-oh, it's a wizard. Run, zone. I kind of wanted to con it, but...
It was yellow to me. You could have taken it.
Okay. It's post-traumatic stress disorder from when I was leveling in Runny Eye. You see a wizard, a dazed goblin, or Bork, and you fucking run.
Group is training to entrance.
That was happening to me when I was playing. They had a guild in there, and they just kept training to the entrance over and over. And we were thinking, are they doing this on purpose to clear us out? So we asked them to train instead to gorge, and they said okay. And then nothing ever happened. No other trains happened after that. So I'm like, oh, I'll give them benefit of doubt. Maybe it was just an accident. They just kept training to the newbie zone instead and wiping people out. Hey Ryan, I got my druid symbol animated on my stream now. I'm excited. Does that little twirly thing. He looks to the left, then he goes back to staring off into the distance on the right. From its point of view. One moment.
Paladin. Sure, why not?
You want to go to West K?
I just grouped with this guy.
Okay. Never mind then.
I would love to go to West K in a little bit, though. We'll see if this works, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to head that way.
Yeah. Do you guys want a warrior? Who you group with? Vladimir?
Yeah.
There you go. He read my mind. I was like, I don't want this anyway, and he ran up and took it.
It is green to me.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That takes up quite a bit of mana at this level.
Oh, but I got experience for it.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go find something to do. I'm still bound in North Kanos. So I gotta think for a moment where do I wanna level? What is he following me for?
I told him that the druid was my entourage.
Is he following me somewhere?
I don't know, maybe. He might be.
I'm not your entourage. You're my entourage. Maybe he thinks I'm leading you guys somewhere. I'm not. I mean, unless you want to go to West K. Oh no. If that alchemist comes up, it's not gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a bad time in the cave. Somebody just trained a shaman into it.
Shaman's not too bad. He's green to me.
Is he?
Yeah, so he has to be only a little bit above you guys. I guess it would have been nice if I had been reading the chat the whole time. First to slay Magi Rockle. Magi. Grants someone.
One me.
Level 2?
Yes, I am.
That's double what you were before.
Crazy. The hell? Kobolds dropped something called a useless cloth cap.
Maybe it's a
Erudites
lie.
can't use it, and
Well, it's
almost everybody
useless.
else can. It's useless to erudites.
It's called a useless cloth cap, and erudites can't use it.
Yeah, and almost every other race can.
That's hilarious.
You guys seem to be doing okay.
Yep.
Channeling crystal.
Where do I want to go in this game? Yeah, look at the zone map. Because I can do Karanas, particularly north or east. Probably north. Or Befallen on the other side. I can sort of kite now. Couldn't really do it well before.
I am not used to needing to click that meditate button.
I guess I'll peace out of Misty
Okay.
and go find something. see. Hey, it's the first time someone asked me if I could bind, and I can.
Necromancer's pet is like much more powerful than me at level 1. He can just tank yellow, like, or just take him on outright.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Woohoo. All right. Let's see. Yeah, whatever.
Logan's gonna be easy on this character.
Bones.
Feel it. Yeah, I have like 4 stacks of bones right now too.
Ah.
The ones that Mage had.
Yeah. We're just gonna wait on the boat for a little while. Hopefully not too long. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head off to Otis. I mean, my friend will probably be logged off before I get there. And there's nothing for me to do with him over there anyway. But I haven't been to Otis before, and I just got the idea that I should check it out. Honk. Huh. I'm hungry.
Go eat a biscuit.
Your mom is hungry.
Ate a biscuit last weekend. They were delectable.
Was it a Popeyes biscuit?
No, I bought biscuits and I fried them on a griddle.
Fried biscuit?
Mm-hmm.
That was a little odd.
Your face is odd.
If that's
I I've always baked biscuits in the past, and then I went to Waffle House and they just like throw it on a griddle and they smash it and it comes out and it's like crusty on top and bottom and I'm like, actually, it's pretty damn good. I wonder if I can do that. So I did.
You smashed it.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll have to try smashing biscuits.
You can't smash them too much, otherwise you end up with a pancake biscuit, which is what happened to me at the first time.
Punch the
You
biscuit.
can't really cut it open and put anything on it.
Is a pancake biscuit bad?
No, it tastes great. You just can't really put much on it. Like, I don't put butter on biscuits. I use jelly. And you can't really cut open something thin like a pancake and put jelly on it.
I prefer to do a white sausage gravy. Mm.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything at work today, or this whole week, rather.
You haven't done anything? Or you haven't eaten anything?
Done anything?
Done anything? Why?
Because for the last week and a half, I had my project finished. I was like, "Hey, project's finished," and he comes by. It's like, oh, "Okay, later on, you can show me a demo so we can see where to go from there." I'm like, "Cool." And then he did that every day for the last week and a half. And I was talking to this other guy. He's like, "Hey, are you ever gonna tutor me on the database schema and all that kind of stuff?" And he was like, "Yep, definitely will. But we got some issues going on now. So after we get those done, I'll teach you." Well, then we had something happen every single day this week.
Yeah.
So I just been sitting there. It's crazy.
How do you spend the time?
On my phone,
Okay.
I just browse the web, listen to music, and watch YouTube. I got unlimited, so it doesn't really matter. I
Is
got
it
my
like
headphones over there, so I just listen to music too. That way.
is it like a cubicle type thing? What are you sitting at?
No, we're in a room, but we all just have our backs to the wall. We have like we each have a desk table, and they're one of those ones you can raise up or lay back down.
Yeah.
A standing desk, I guess. But yeah, there's no walls. We just have our backs to the wall, which is plenty enough for me.
So you're basically very openly just wasting time, but I mean, not at fault for it, but like they see you doing this, but they don't think I better
that's
show
the
him
whole
stuff.
program. Yep, pretty much. I get paid for sitting there.
Huh.
If
Because
they
I've
can't
had.
figure out what to do with me, then that's kind of their issue.
No, I know, but see, you're in a world where it's rational. I've had employers give me nothing to do and then get upset I was doing nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, I understand. What would you like me to do then? And they just stand there. Come on, you got to come up with something. If you want me to do something, you got to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I love jobs. It's refreshing when they don't micromanage the wrong shit.
Yeah, there's no micromanaging it here at all. This is the least managed place I've ever been. But we're kind of free programming, so if
Yeah.
we need something, they'll do it. Or he'll probably listen to what we gotta say, and we might make a ticket for it, fix it,
So,
upgrade
ra-
it, whatever.
rather than actively working on something like, forever in the future, what you are is more like an on-call reactor kind of person.
Um, Basically, yeah. I mean, there's like, okay, we got a problem, or he has an idea, and we should do it, and then we do it.
So when you say he, is this like the owner?
The it's the CIO, Chief Information Officer,
Okay.
and he's the lead of the tech department, which includes the entire IT stuff. So it's the database people, us developers, and some other one. I forgot what they were. Hardware, maybe.
And he's got like that laid back management style.
Yeah, I mean, he's sort of a workaholic himself. He does a lot of the work himself. He does his own programming and everything. But he's a little too busy to tell us exactly what to do. So we kind of have a makeshift leader in our group of programmers, and he kind of pries out the information he needs from the boss to make our projects. It's like, so we need this done, right? So he starts to make suggestions and all that stuff. Especially, we have a stand up every single day where we talk about what issues we have, what kind of things we've done, blah blah blah.
And you just stand there and listen, Jordan knows.
I don't know. I have to contribute.
I mean, but you haven't had any issues because you haven't worked on anything.
No, I completed a few projects. They just
No, I
hasn't looked at
mean
it.
right
I
this
can't do anything
week.
about it. Oh, like recently?
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, I just thought I was like, yep, done nothing. He has told me that he will look at it for like the 5th time now.
Huh. Is this like a startup type business or is it
Oh
something
no,
that's
it's a 150-year-old door making business, and it's 3 factories in San Antonio, 2 factories in 2 other places in the country, and they're the main one of the main manufacturers of doors for Home Depot.
okay? I thought you had told me something like that, but then it sounds like a startup. Like it sounds like we're just when I come up with ideas, we'll
Steves
try
and
this.
Sons. That's what I actually work at.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're programming for the factory floor. Their tablets and stuff that they scan doors in to or what part of the progress they are being created. Puts it all in the database, does the basically the bill of materials for everything, does all the
Yeah.
calculations for it. It's some cool stuff. There's no Paineel, right? Not yet.
I don't think so. Gert ran there and looked at it.
What was it? Just a wall?
There's a hole in the wall and a frog on a log at the bottom of the scene.
Huh. Like, was it just blocked off, or was it like not there?
It's like just a dead end. It's like the hole goes in. It's like a little tunnel, and the skeleton workers are there,
Wow.
and um, they're complaining, and they're like, "You should grab a pick and help us out." And Like if you hail them, you know, and they'll
All
talk
that
to you
was
for a
not
little bit.
added until after Peniel 2, right?
What?
All that was post Peniel.
I don't
Those
know.
talking skeletons and stuff.
I don't know.
I wonder if they just like had it there and they just turned off the zone basically.
They may not be able to perfectly recreate that map or something like that.
Yep. Or it might not be worth it. It might just keep this map and block the zone off, or just turn it off the zone.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it is. It just dead ends. There's no rock or anything like that to click on. There's no wall that moves around or anything like that. It's just
That's a shame. I would love to go to that city again.
well, it'll exist eventually.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it don't exist yet.
And they'll welcome my necromancer.
I want a biscuit now.
I want some biscuit with honey glaze.
Your mom's a biscuit with honey glaze.
Strawberry jam.
Grape. Jelly.
What? Blasphemy.
No, you heard me. You know how it'd be.
None of that Concord grape jelly.
Yeah, I eat
I like
that.
some jam. You better? Preserves.
Eh, it's alright. Wasn't there a fourth one? There's a fourth one. I can't think of what it is.
Applesauce.
No.
What were the other three?
Jelly, jam, and fruit preserves. There's a fourth that's very similar to those three.
Peanut butter.
No. You and your answers are bad.
It
Sliced
starts with a P. I know what you're talking about. It's got big chunks of fruit in it. I know what you're talking about.
and that preserves.
I'm gonna find out.
And see if the chunky stuff is actually something else. Yeah, I don't play more of my necromancer, but I gotta go to bed.
That's nonsense.
I was having fun.
I
Whoa,
guess
the poacher.
marmalade? I don't know.
Marmalade. I mean, that is a thing.
Oh
for sure.
yeah, it is. It's marmalade.
Yeah. There's also compotes. Compotes? I don't know. There's a lot of shit going on in that world.
I had a fig Newton the other day. I haven't had that in so long. It was good.
How many ants do you think you ate?
I don't care.
I'm not saying you care.
You can add some ants to mine. I'll
Yeah,
add
it's
some of my own
protein.
ants.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, what about fig Newtons and ants?
There's a bunch of ants in it because it's fig from a tree. And it's sappy,
crunchy
so
anyway.
they're allowed to have like 7 ant parts in it or something. Just some arbitrary number that they decided was less gross than the number above it.
Like all of our foods, like our peanut butter and
Oh yeah, everything. FDA website's wonderful.
protein.
Completely rips that hunger right out of you. There's like a
That's not playing. I just want to keep on killing and killing.
there's like a table or something. It's like they allow so many ant heads, then there can be ant limbs.
See somebody counting them out. I see a head. Let's put it back. I see a foot.
Yeah, I don't know how to determine that. There's probably a software developer out there making
I
some
think
sort
that's
of
some kind of BS judgment that they make.
yeah.
Who's counting?
I remember having a conversation with your dad about that. And I remember like it dawning on me, and I'm turning to him and I said, I wonder how much stuff is in Cocoa Puffs. And he started laughing. He's like, Cocoa Puffs got stuff in it. Like bugs and stuff, you know. This little round ball? Absolutely. There's something going on there. I'm hoping it snows sometime.
I know, so I can stay home from work. It should snow on Monday.
You're just going to change what your surroundings are while you look at your phone.
I go outside for walks, lots of walks. I'll pet the stray dogs. There's stray dogs everywhere.
They should let you take a walk when you're at work. Tell them it promotes thinking and stuff.
I do all the time. I just take off every once in a while.
Yeah. Just say, I got the shits today.
I spend at least an hour a day in the bathroom.
Yeah. That's
I don't
that
get to spend an
saying.
hour a day in the bathroom.
The boss makes
yeah,
a
I work in a
dollar.
very relaxed environment compared to you guys.
The boss makes a dollar, I make a dime. That's why I shit on company's time.
I remember that. I know my boss is rich. He gets like $100 tips to his valet or whatever.
Man, I wish I had enough money to be able to give $100 tips.
Like, yeah, whatever. Pocket change.
I don't know how I feel about. Well, this is a lifelong something I've known all my life, but someone that does significantly less work than you but makes significantly more. Like, oh man.
Yeah, that's what it's like to be an executive, I guess. A politician.
Yeah.
That's apparently a very easy job.
Politician.
You
You
can just be
just
stupid and
meet with lobbyists and
take a seat.
accept kickbacks.
Bribes. Lots of bribes. Bribes
I've
everywhere.
been told that the average politician in office after they've been elected spends something like 80% of their waking hours on the phone because they have to organize meetings and crap like that constantly because
Yep.
they've got to be constantly planning funding for how they're going to fund their next campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'd call that less work necessarily if you've got to
Well,
spend 10 hours a
not
day on
everybody
the
actually
phone.
has to do that either. Some people are just kind of sitting in an office and people just keep voting them in because they stand for a certain viewpoint. Yeah, the cold light has a really nice light to it. Let's see, what was I going to do here? Oh, yeah, sell. I wasn't supposed to come back to the city to sell because I'm a necromancer. No, sell to me. So where's my spirit of wolf?
I'm actually in
Oh,
Eridan.
What happened?
I changed compatibility mode of EverQuest to Vista Service Pack 2, and I'm not crashing anymore.
Yeah, I thought
I
about doing
changed my
put
that.
it out there.
compatibility mode to 90 to XP Service Pack 1, and I'm not crashing
Uh,
anymore.
yeah, I put it Vista. I think XP is a little. You don't need to go that far back.
XP was my favorite version of Windows.
Where am I?
It did give me the most memories for the operating system itself.
Also, I figured it's the operating system that EverQuest would be most likely played on. So I was like, that's probably the best one.
Man, this Necro Guild for the Erudites, it's dangerous. It's just a building filled with necromancers. So people, there's a whole bunch of corpses in front of it. And people apparently just open a door and bam, they get slapped by a GM. Or what do you call these? Guildmaster, yeah, GM. Huh. I wonder if I can use that useless cough cap in a quest. Ah, I gotta go to bed.
It's nonsense. You're at Peniel?
What?
You went to Peniel to check it out?
Oh no, I just went to the Necromancer Guild that's in Tox Forest.
Okay, these giant rats are actually horrifying because they're in Misty. Think about it. They're like as big as the
Actually,
halflings.
giant.
Yeah, the giant rats are like as big as the halflings. What would you do if there was a rat that was like as big as you?
Write it.
Remember, rats eat everything,
It's pretty terrifying, isn't it?
and they're carnivores. Like they're hunters. They they actually like hunt small mammals and bugs.
And they're smart.
Hmm.
Hey, I need you to come back here and put Sal on me again. It's starting to fade.
No, that's not happening. You're on your own. Just imagine you're running faster. This is all about fantasy, you know? It's all about, you know, you gotta envision, use your imagination.
Backpack, yeah.
This fucking these spells. My saw wears off right after I cast invis on myself, so then I gotta uninvis, saw, re-invis. It's a hard life.
It's a hard knock life.
For me. It's a hard knock life. For me. Bam, ba-da-da, bum, bum, bum.
Well, that's your song for tonight.
Yeah, you're evil.
Can leave you with that as I go to bed.
Nope. That's nonsense.
I'll camp right next to all these corpses that are right next to the necromancers.
Woo. Yeah, nostalgic UI. You know what I'm
Can't wait till
excited
you get
about?
those mana spells.
I got the druid symbol animated on the left there for the first time today. Before it was just a still image. And I made it.
Although I think it'd be awesome to make an Ixar necromancer.
I made it animated and I was like, woo, all giddy.
Where they can almost perfectly heal their way through all of the long-term mana gains.
Well, that's what I want. I want an Ixar monk and I want an Ixar necro. I'm actually probably gonna switch to monk maybe tonight. Human one just to do it. I don't know.
Or human.
I haven't decided.
You don't know if you want to wait or not.
No. That's the thing with me making the UI work with this is if I switch characters, everything doesn't look right anymore.
That's true.
I can't be on a monk with my druid symbol twirling. I'm like, ah, shit. I didn't bother. Oh,
You
yeah.
just gotta make another scene. You gotta make one scene for every character. And do all of the elements on each one.
Yeah. I could. Probably take some time. I gotta figure out where I want to hunt.
I still have a bunch of little bottles, these little glass bottles that are filled with a whole bunch of the rocks that we see in EverQuest a lot. The lapis lazuli, you got some jasper. Got the what was the other one? The mage one. Okay.
I'm gonna switch to my monk. It's just not gonna look right with the druid symbol and stuff.
Cool.
It's a low level monk. I gotta get up a little higher. I think I'm in commons on it. You know how I finally got the druid thing animated? I had to go to a video of old classic UI and record just the area around the symbol. Make my own MP4 file.
Fun.
Alright, so I have to take off my name and my spell bar whenever I play on the monk. And everything looks good again, except for, of course, for the druid symbol.
You take off all your spells. Oh, there won't be any spells there. It'll just be blank.
No, there's no spells. What was I need to move this hotbar icon, otherwise I keep trying to kick things whenever I move forward. It is so dark. I'm not used to this. I'm spoiled. Let's fight, pawn. I'll show you.
In the dark.
This character
graphics.
has nothing.
Haha. You're a monk. What?
Yeah.
What?
Dazed Goblin Wizard begins to cast a spell.
They're tough. There was something I I managed to, or I got on this character, and suddenly I think, oh, that's right, I just got the cloth armor, and suddenly my character was like a badass, like he was surviving anything. That one little difference on the monk. I'm a wolf. I know you want to fight me. I need a greater lightstone in this character. I don't think I have any money. Nope, so I can't even buy a super overpriced one from a merchant or anything. You still in the group with that one guy?
Yeah. Although it's turned into like 4 guys.
Oh, cool. You're in Runny Eye fighting now?
We just went in. We've got a level 5. It's a little interesting switching between holy moly. The hell is happening to his health?
It's too dark for me to see enemies. Jeez, I can't see it all. What are you? You're an asp. So that's a no. I'm using a one-handed, right? What about a torch or something? You don't sell a torch? Alright, NPC, you're dead to me. What about you? You sell a torch? Or something like that? Mm-hmm. Of course not. They want me to be blind, so I don't see the truth. Not people. But I think it's gonna be daylight soonish. Every time I see something, I think, is that an enemy? No, it's just a corpse. Always a good thing. BC tunnel is populated now. See no less than 3 trolls scratching their asses.
Hmm.
And a bunch of other people too. I'm holding a candle at my character, so it looks like the spotlight's on me. There's just one spotlight following me everywhere I go. Hello, beetle. No one wants to kill you, but I will. Yay, fire beetle eye. I can see clearly now that my vision's better. I can see some of the enemies in my way. What was that? It's tricky to travel as a monk also. I mean, obviously I don't have invis, but also the only place I can get skills is Human City, right? So I'd have to come back each time for that. Of course, I don't have another thing to put a point into until level 5. When do I get Feign Death? 17? And of course it doesn't work very well at that point. It takes a while. Maybe I'll go running and hope I don't die when it gets daytime. Because right now it's too dangerous because I can't see what I need to avoid. I'll look real quick, but I don't think there's a monk symbol to download or see anywhere. I'm probably gonna have to do another video if I can find one where someone's playing a monk. And it's probably not something I can do real quick. And the monk symbol on here is essentially just a hand saying talk to the hand with a bunch of red shit around it. Talk to the hand. I think I'll bring that one back. We haven't had that enough in life right now. Talk to the hand. Yeah, I'm not going to work on it right now. I'll do that another time. It's too much work trying to get that symbol changed while I'm streaming. Because I would also have to do one for Enchanter whenever I play that, or Magician whenever I play that, you know? So far I've just been playing everything with the Druid symbol and just be like, ah, well, that's life. Can I take 2 beetles at once? Yes, I can. Take this, Beatles. I don't like your music that much. Actually, their music's alright. But these Beatles are still gonna die for it. Mend. I need to build up that skill. Oh, hello, decaying skeleton. I kind of enjoy the monk for its simplicity. It's either I'm killing this thing or I'm not. I'm killing it or it's killing me. I don't really have to worry about too much more. Yeah, you can mend and yeah, you can feign death later, but there's not a shitload of stuff to really worry about or do. I probably don't need a candle then.
Oh, Nagafin just died for the first time.
Huh.
That's cool.
Ah, yeah. Look at these people having accomplished great things. Here am I. Here I am still punching beetles in the face. Still not fucking daytime yet.
So, one thing that I don't really get is how to heal effectively. I'm trying to heal, and my heal seems really... My strongest heal seems very underwhelming.
That's how my druid one is. Extremely hard. You just have to anticipate and heal in advance. That's what I do. It doesn't have a big impact and you have to heal often. It's not very mana efficient, but as long as you communicate to your party, you know, 50M, 60M, whatever, you know, they're usually pretty understanding about it. Keep thinking, oh, it's almost day, but it's not. It's almost just as dark as when I started. It's just every now and then the sky seems to lighten and then darken again or something. I think what I'm gonna have to do is kill a stream, go eat, come back and probably stream again tonight. Maybe, depending on the time. Because I need to eat something. I don't have anything here, really, to eat at the keyboard like last night. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea. You fucking guard at the last second killed my mob. Well, at least it's daytime now. Maybe I'll beg at the tunnel for Spirit Wolf or something. To increase my odds of surviving. Wow, he's buffing the shit out of me. Well, I feel confident I can make it now. 4 was hit or miss, but now I'll probably only die. Anyway, yeah. Phew. Made me strengthen. Feel like, wow, that was a shaman. He buffed the crap out of me. That's awesome. I love how the zone just has to have hills, so I can't see what's on the other side ready to kill me. Oh, maybe I can stick to the wall and be okay. We'll see. Maybe not a good spot for the wall right here. Hello, pawn. I can kill a pawn, but I don't feel like stopping. I want to keep going while I still have Spirit Wolf. That was for the easiest part. I should have asked them to give me Invis, but I figured Invis would have dropped at the wrong time anyway. So let's run through East Commons with no Invis. And everything is super high level to me. We should be able to get by just sticking close to the wall and dipping out every now and then when we have to. The world just got brighter. Ah, hi, it's you. That's why. Okay, Honko Bonko, light up my world. Let's get away from the fucking mummies. His name is just Save. Oh look, cutthroats. They actually don't hate me right now. Unless it's a false con. Oh, I haven't killed any on this character. Can you imagine if you could side with like join a faction with a enemy type and fight real players? Like you could create an orc. It would be like a gimmick, but create an orc or let's say a dervish, and when you log in the character, you spawn at the camp and there's players camping you. You know you'd always be outnumbered, and the players would probably be higher level. It'd just be a funny little thing they could add in to an MMO one day. Okay, this went too well. I expected way more trouble than this. Oh well. Another one where I just have to stick to the wall. Not that they have the bad enemies out, but I'm only level 3. Like there's these Bixies. Well, they're dubious. I haven't pissed off any Bixies yet. I'm still an innocent. Every now and then there'll be a goblin a little bit out there though. That's probably like level 8 or something. It's not so bad at all when you have Spirit Wolf. No sky whatsoever. Alright, gotta be coming up on it. There we go. What do you people think of me? Apprehensive. Well, you like me. I think there's a couple things in a city that won't like me and will attack on sight. Like Mangler would probably be able to kill me.
Wait. Are the goblins servants of King Zorb?
Maybe.
Because it's the runny eye goblins. And they have an evil eye in Runny Eye Citadel. And King Zorb is an evil eye.
Sounds about right. I felt like a slight change, even though I prefer to play an Ixar monk. But you see, it kind of messes my UI. I have to take my name off, and I still have the druid symbol on the left. I was so excited about getting a druid symbol animated today, and I was like, oh man, that's great. But now I'm on the monk, and it just looks out of place. No, I do want to play a druid. I just swap out every now and then. I have a magician. I play things with certain scenarios. Like I have the druid as my main when I'm soloing for the most part, or duoing. Then I have the monk as kind of like something I play just every now and then, usually with one of my friends. Then I have the magician, and that's when we play in the big pet group. And with all my friends who also have Enchanter Necro, and we just have a shitload of pets. And then I have like a level 2 Enchanter I created, kind of like a placeholder, because I'd like to play Enchanter, but I'm not going to play it now. That guy has been AFK up there for a few days, I think, just right there. I don't know what he's doing, but he was like that last night, hasn't moved an inch. No particular reason other than I don't want to juggle too many characters, because then I won't make progress with any of them. You know? Or I won't make progress with significant progress, because I'll be spread too thin. Oh, I usually do that too. There's so many I want to play. I want to play a Necro also. I just don't have enough time. So I gotta kind of pick and choose. And the reason the Druid became the main, because ordinarily I do love a Druid, but I've played the Druid before. Not max level, but like 40s. And so normally I wouldn't be Druid, but the reason I do it is just for ports and stuff, just for have that class that's just easy to make money on and easy to level out first. Then I can create as many ults as I want to get up there. Yeah, but I do enjoy Necro. I also want to create a Shaman again. But what I especially want is to get a bind.
Hey, how'd you fix that thing where you and Ryan couldn't see each other? Or Ryan could see you and you couldn't see him? It looked to you like he was
Uh,
out of zone.
we both logged off, closed the client, and got back in.
That was the only way to fix it.
We tried several other things like zoning and stuff, and that didn't do it.
Huh.
When you really think about it, Druid's also kind of for solo. Not necessarily for farming, but for solo because people will welcome you in a group until about level 34-ish. Then they don't really want Druids anymore. So at the time that you become the most efficient at soloing is also the time when you kind of are forced to solo. Yeah, quadding's pretty fun. I don't know a whole lot of quadding spots in the classic zones because on blue, I didn't play a druid on classic. I mean on live EQ. I played a druid on blue, and when I played that, by the time I got him up to quadding level, Kunark was out. Yeah, they can't slow like shamans, and they can't heal like clerics, and they're a jack of all trades, master of none, and they're just, for particular roles, there's always someone better. So as a druid, you get invited into the group if they can't find anyone else. And that's it. It's like, I guess we'll settle for you. He could buy me, but he's AFK. Maybe he's AFK. I could go into Misty and ask. No, I know. I wish, I don't know, I like the idea that certain roles are better at certain things, but I kind of see, min-maxing should be fun. I know min-max, like we gotta have the optimal group or we can't go forward with this, kind of stuff. Like I don't, what level are you? You're probably, if you're running from a large bat, you're probably level 8. 4? Never mind. I don't know why I thought 8. He would have been red to me if he was 8. I want a bard also. I don't really feel an urge to play a cleric right now. But I want, I have the druid, I have the monk, I have the enchanter. All ones I want. The magician. I want a bard, I want to recreate a shaman, and I want to go necro. Yeah, I never really get to rating. I don't really get that high. I usually switch characters too much and stuff. I've never really, on live I think I rated a little bit, but... I sure wish someone would buy me. That'd be nice. I really... Oh yeah, and shamans kind of suck until they get to level... To me, they suck until they get to 30... Am I right? 24 or 34? Whenever basically you get the wolf pet, and even though the wolf pet's not great, that's also the time when you get like... It's when you come into your own, So 34. Yeah, I don't enjoy shaman at all until 34. A lot of others do, but... Yeah, and that's how I feel. I really, really, really want to create a bard, though. I think the other night someone mentioned a bard, and I was like, oh, I want to do that right now. And then you mentioned a bard, and it happened in my head again. Because bard's one of those that I've only got a taste of. I never really played a bard. And obviously they're a lot of fun. Yeah. I know, that's why Bard could never be my main, is because I would feel like I'm progressing too slowly, and I'd probably lose interest in the game, unfortunately. But as an alt, it's good. Should I try the white spiraling with no bind? Absolutely, let's do it. Oh, I'm buffed up. I should have been killing things anyway. I forgot I had all these buffs. Yeah, we'll see what I get into. I'm probably going to create a crap load of alts and level them all to the teenage levels. That's what I did on Blue. I only had a couple Shaman and Druid up there in level. Everything else was kind of like teen years. Wow, he's starting to hurt suddenly. I do need to sprinkle other games in my gameplay other than just EverQuest. Because, what is it, tomorrow? Star Wars Fallen Order comes out. And I kind of want to play that a lot. Probably won't play it tomorrow, though, on launch day. I just like them, Bards, because of how unique they are. No one else has a twist songs and stuff. It's just a new experience. It's like a fresh take on, you know, playing when you're used to playing, you know, all normal classes, the casters and priests and melee and stuff. Yeah. And I like that they can run fast pretty early. But they can still do it. I mean, they're like druids a lot in that way, and I love druids, so I know I would love Bard. Just have to spend a lot of time clicking. The game doesn't know what I'm trying to target, I think. I'm gonna leave stuff like that for other people. I'm not worried about trying to make money that much on my monk. Maybe a tailor will come around and grab it. Man, these low levels, monks just do not have downtime much at all. You just kill, kill, kill. And I know right now I'm buffed up like crazy, but still. Bards are amazing. Even with their limits on how many they can swarm kite attack and stuff, it's still pretty cool, you know? And they look cool too. I like this as a newbie zone. There's just so many things to kill. Oh, so you're saying like when you get a regen song, and then of course the next tier of it, like a few levels in the future, when you get the next HP song, you can twist those too? That's awesome. I didn't know that. I've never really thought about it before because I've never played one. Bring it on, Beetle. Or, you're not a beetle. Drone. Kind of a beetle. Yeah, I'm gonna create a bard now. Probably not tonight. Probably do that tomorrow. Cantata. Yeah. Which I'm not super good at either right now because I don't know my way around a lot of the dungeons. Man, these things take a long time to kill. I'm wondering if it's better if I just use my fists instead of this club. I read on like the P99 forums that monks benefit from using a weapon up to about level 10 or so. Then in classic at least, it's better if they just switch to fists at that point. Whereas of course Kunark changes things. Yeah, the swarm kiting restriction. Yep. I wonder if they're gonna keep that in for Bard through all of it. Like, is that because it was classic, or is that because they just wanted to control it better, restrict them to make them less, clearing out less mobs, or is that something that's gonna change when a patch soon, or when Kunark comes out or something? I guess I haven't looked at the timeline very much. That's what I figured, yeah. I don't mind that either. I just wish they were more consistent, like you're gonna go with classic, but then you're trying to improve upon it, so it's less miserable for the rest of us. Okay, I can get behind that idea, so we can call it classic with some improvements. But then there'll be other things that will be slight improvements around the same line, and they'll say, no, we can't do that. It's not classic. And it's like, fucking pick one. Which do you want to do? Just stay consistent. Pick your, pick whatever argument you want to roll with. I guess I could be looting these things and just mass selling it to the merchants nearby. Since I'm so close to merchants, there's no reason for me not to loot. Besides, of course, for inventory space reasons. Where did it even drop at? Oh, right there. Hello, small person. This character does kind of need money. I don't remember what sells well. Oh yeah, CC classes are real fun. They also make you real dead when shit hits the fan. Enchanters know that. They're also the hardest classes to play, I think. Enchanters very challenging, Bards really challenging. Okay, whatever. You don't want me to loot the paw? Sure. Give me an error. I love that. I thrive on errors. Such as not being able to click on this shit. Alright, we'll pretend that doesn't exist. Hi. I can't click on anything. Maybe it's my client. What's broken? One second. You really have to run. I would help you, but I can't target anything. Witness her destruction. No. Alright, I need to... I'm assuming... Can I even target myself by pressing F1? Nope. I can't even target myself. I'm assuming I'm going to have to kill a client so the screen's going to go black. And then I got to re-log in. Oh yeah, it's hard to... It's hard to mesm. I have that experience with the druid with charming higher leveled mobs and zones. You know, you would try to charm and either it would resist over and over or it would work and then it would break like seconds later. And you're like, oh crap. Teal's like 300 behind in population right now.
Hey,
Teal's like 300 behind.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
This is like one of the slowest experience groups I've ever been in.
Aw.
It's 6 people, and we're fighting things that I could solo, like exclusively.
I've experienced that before. Plenty of times.
Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this?
Yep, that's him. He's in Runny Eye or Gorge or something. I watched you run from a bat.
It was a large bat.
You just ran in front of me and attacked that beetle.
I'm sorry. Did you need it?
No. But you may not want to do that to other players.
I didn't do it on purpose.
No, I know. Look at you, you fancy fucking staff. I want a staff.
I think Ryan gave it to me.
Yeah.
I had something that I thought was similar, but I put it in the bank.
I'll get one eventually. They're not too uncommon. I just gotta kill the right mobs, skeletons and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't really been fighting them too much.
Yeah, I don't have really much on me.
Let's fight 2 wolves. I need to get my bind wound skill up. But even fighting 2 wolves, I don't get damage enough.
You should just try to mem some spells.
Mm-hmm.
That'll probably do the trick.
I just fought 2 wolves and I took 3 HP of damage. The whole time.
Pretty good.
Ah,
It's kind of hard to hit flying creatures sometimes.
yeah.
Oh no, I don't really want to loot all that. Man, something's been murderating stuff.
How come this Clacknack warrior looks the same as a fire beetle?
Because it is a type of fire beetle.
Oh.
It's a clacknack. Those are really, actually, very intelligent beetles.
Feel bad for killing it.
They actually have a faction.
Well, I just lost faction with him.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't tell me I did, but I did.
What?
It didn't tell me I did.
That you lost faction with the clacknacks?
Mm-hmm.
Should have.
No, it doesn't. Because I've killed a few of them already and I'm not getting any notices for faction either.
It's not like the Death Fist pawn.
I know that the clacknacks, if you kill enough of them, they'll start glaring at you threateningly.
Yeah, it's
Really?
probably not something they mention in chat though. There's kind of like the hidden factions, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And nothing worked. Man, these spiderlings kick ass. But not enough. Let's see. I'm not lazy in a group. I like to contribute my part, my share. But I prefer the more laid back roles. Like I'm not interested really in being a tank or being a healer. Pulling's alright. I just gotta learn the zones and stuff.
Aww.
And obviously, if I play a bard, I would, because I don't want to be a shit contribution to the group, you know? But I prefer, I guess, damage dealing. I wouldn't mind healing so much. I just feel like a lot of the heals I have are underwhelming and stuff. On my druid.
Oh my god, there's
I'm usually backup heals. But I like doing damage and stuff. CCing's not so bad. I could get behind that every now and then. It's just... you guess you have to pay a lot more attention and stuff. And I don't have a problem with attention or focusing, you know? But when you're streaming, at least, I feel like either I have to neglect the stream sometimes. Like, if, like, say I was playing an enchanter in a high-stakes group, you know? I would have to either ignore chat for a little while or risk having my group die. And it's like, what do you do in that instance? Do you let the group down or you let the stream down? But no, I understand the constant clicking. I feel like Bard and Enchanter are the two hardest classes to play because of how much attention it requires, how much clicking and control it requires, the different twisting of songs. It's an art form, kind of like Monk and their split pulls and stuff. It's a skill, but at the same time, you know, you get good at it. It becomes more.
Says, "Can I smoke this apple?" And the second guy says, "You can smoke anything if you try."
Oh my god.
You eventually get good at anything you try to do in regards to the classes. Enchanter, I feel like, is stressful because the group is so dependent on you. And like one little mistake can cause everyone to have to run or zone or die. And I feel like there's several that are like that, but yeah, the charm can break suddenly. Mez can break suddenly.
Ooh. Finally, a Clackneck warrior saw me kill a fire beetle.
Yellow bat. I'm actually considering ending the stream early because of how bad I need to eat because I'm hungry. I don't want to do that though. It's only been a couple hours. It's also late. I took a nap before getting on stream, which is not the usual thing I do. But I feel like towards the end of the week, it starts to get harder and harder. My sleep schedule gets worse and worse to the point that I'm losing too much, like Thursday and Friday, you know. On the plus side, though, I think my schedule is fairly clear Saturday and Sunday for me to stream a lot. Can't remember if they're social. Oh yeah, so you kind of be in nocturnal a bit. Like if I take a long vacation from work, I find that I almost become completely nocturnal. Like I will, because I love staying up all night playing games and then going to sleep around the time of like sunrise, you know, that early morning. I don't like sleeping during the day though, but I like being up at night. So instead of being like truly nocturnal, what I end up doing is every night sleeping only like 4 hours. And just like trying to be up all the time. I think that's my problem, is I try to be awake at all hours. I don't like to sleep. But I don't like sleeping during the day, but I like it to be dark when I sleep. So I don't know. Probably the best fit for me would be going to sleep at like 4 a.m. I don't know. It's hard to say. I just know what happens when I'm on vacation. It just slowly just switches, and suddenly I'm like, oh crap. And by the time I reach that peak where my sleep schedule's absolutely ridiculous, I have to start thinking of fixing it before I return to work. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I kick you, Bat. I can kick that high because I'm flexible. I limber up before battle.
All right. I think that I am gonna go to bed because I am exhausted.
Okay.
Later, guys.
Night. I know you just got on, but unfortunately I'm probably gonna go too.
That's fine.
I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours, which is a short stream for me. But I'm really hungry, and I think I'm gonna end the stream and go get something to eat.
Okay.
Tomorrow, after work, I'll be able to play, and then Saturday and Sunday is open for the most part.
Yeah.
And I need to remember to get a bind here because I still haven't done that.
Didn't you bind me already?
I bound you, but this character has no bind. I ran here with no invis.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't bad. I thought it was gonna be a risky run. It wasn't. Pretty simple this time. Yeah, thanks for stopping by a lot. I appreciate you hanging out. Oop, I want to make this chat maybe bigger or something. Yeah, I'll be on a lot. Even if I end up juggling games, like I play some Star Wars or something, I'm still going to play EverQuest. Because this is the kind of game I can keep coming back to, you know? Yeah, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. Have a good night. Definitely addicting.